couple things I'm going to work on for when. Wow, it's bright right behind me. Let the sun in. Let the sun shine in. I'm not going to sing for you. Know that I could sing, but then no one would ever watch again. So you're welcome. A lot of great, a lot of great success with this Viper deck. Changed it a couple ways, and it's actually been very interesting how it's worked out. Putting 2 discombobulates in there has actually been one of the greatest things I've put in this deck. What it allows me to do is activate a meditate effect on play. It's given me a higher degree of control over my deck, and initially it was there to to silence the opponent's cards, and then I realized that I can silence my own meditate, and it works really well. And so it gives me a dual effect. I was originally going to put in some sous chefs to do that, but these being 0 cost also synergizes with my cartographer later on. So it has a double synergy. I'm putting on the stream right now, and that worked out really well. Yay! All right. So as we're looking at the cards, so I added discombobulate. The cartographer is where really I wanted to build this deck around, honestly. Because I just love the art, man. I just love the art. But matter of fact, I never looked at his flavor text. One of the things I really like about card games, I've always been interested in any kind of card game, Magic, Kung Fu Panda, really anything, is flavor text. And if you're not familiar with CCGs, or you're new, or you haven't really read the flavor text. What flavor text is the funny sayings they usually put on the backs of cards. Well, it was on the front of Magic the Gathering. They always have a funny quote. Sometimes a funny quote from the different characters they did. And then Hearthstone made them really funny. And so let me do that real quick here, kind of show you an idea. And I have not seen the new one, so we'll look at the flavor text together. A lot of people really don't even notice it or care about it, but I've always been a big fan of flavor text. And I hope to write some one day for some. So here we go. Pyromancer playing with fire. It's pretty funny. I like it. They do a good job. Some of their flavor texts are pretty funny. And where you see it, away from it, under it says back, common, and then playing with fire. A little flavor text there. It's pretty cool. Chi Transmuter from last one, and I like this one. It's a Taken. It's kind of animal. Taking it easy. I like that. I don't know if you probably have all seen this before, but I have not gone through the new cards yet. I just love flavor text. Just thought I'd start the stream, get everybody a chance to come in here. Celestial Spirit, unbound by the spirit realm. More of a description, but that's good. Commander Hugh, by the book, always. I like that. Gives you a little, and they don't always have to be funny. They can be very descriptive to the character's personality. Methodical Monk. His whiskers bristle with wisdom. I like that. I have not read. Some of these I haven't not read. It's missing something. It's pretty good. Scroll Eater. He's eating something. He's missing something. I like that. Those are good. A lot of them are really funny. I can't remember there's some great ones. I don't remember, but there were some good ones. Let's see. My Greenkeeper is kind of a card I've been fascinated with lately. If you followed my streams, and of course you have. Chi Manipulator, Feel the Power, solid. Commander Vasher, impressive, isn't it? It is. Commander Vasher is amazing. Flurry the Fly. Here we go. Onwards, Noble Geese. I like that. I like that. Big Boss. Out of curiosity, he's a bare-knuckled bandit with sticky paws. See. That's kind of flavor text you're looking for. Funny, punny, I like that kind of stuff. I try to do that with my videos. Here we go. The Cartographer. Keeping track. Alright, cool enough. Alright, so let's see what else. Master Croc. It says armor can withstand iron arrows and stone clubs. Yes, indeed. Cosmo. Shoot for the stars. When Pigs Fly. I don't say that card. Think of that. When Pigs Fly. Anyway, sidetrack. So, all right. So I put in Two discombobulates for my Viper deck that I'm really liking. Dawnbringer for early synergy with Meditate cards. Mass Hysteria is... I might take that out. That was originally a way to... Well, actually, no, I'm not going to. It's a way to black out everything. Matter of fact, I had a game last night where my win condition was I was on turn 10. I summoned a Loyal Lamb, a Methodical Monk, and then I played that, and I was able to attack with them right off the bat and finish off my opponent. Two Melon Crushers because Meditate and Stun. You never can go wrong with that. Commander Hugh, obviously. Ribbon of Ice, just really good. Greenkeeper, obviously. Elegant Siegesmith, Cartographer. I think I might have added the Siegesmith back into it. Not sure, honestly. But anyway, let's play some games and show some of this deck I really like. For some reason, I'm also not getting my 10 gold for win. I haven't got a 10 gold for win in a couple of days, which is annoying because I would like to get some more spins on the wheel here. So I call it. Oh, so I changed the name also to Charmer. Thought that was good, like a Snake Charmer, because I have a lot of Meditate and stuns and stuff. All right, so let's play it out here. Gives me a lot of flexibility, this deck. I don't know if I should block that window out. Not sure. Alright, so here we go. Tigress. Level 18 Tigress should be a good fight. So there's a Discombobulate. And there's a Dawnbringer Loyal Lamb combo. It's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of Discombobulate. Keep that pretty good combo right there. Two Dawnbringers. And I go back and forth when I was playing this deck and building this deck. I go back and forth. But should I go all Meditate? Do I need to go all Meditate? You don't really need to. You can go late game with the Dawnbringer and late game Meditate, early game just the standard early game stuff. But I decided to go full theme with it because those Meditate cards, like the Loyal Lamb at a 4/2, I never liked the low health cards, but it is a big threat on the board. I have a person in the tournament that loves that card, that 2/1 card that's hidden. I've seen a lot of people play that card. It's like the Worgen Infiltrator from Hearthstone. I am not going to worry about it right now. Those little damages. I know initially because I'm a Meditate deck, I'm going to take damage early on. So just going to have to deal with it. Now this would be a good value piece for my flamethrower, but what he will do is simply run everything into my snake. Well, here's an option. This is what I'm going to do. Save some damage here. Save a little burst. Probably should try to hit the 2/1 instead. I like to save that Melon Crusher for bigger prey. I think I probably should let that 3/2 go. It was a tough call, but I made it. Now if he doesn't play anything here, I can just dispose of that 2/1 Crocodile and clean up that bunny. Perfect. Clean up that bunny it'll be a 1/2 instead of a 3/2. So I saved some damage. Saved 3 points of damage. I don't know if I want to waste it. I don't know if I want to waste a Melon Crusher like that. No. But I'm gonna start off always behind with this Viper deck, and then slowly take control of the game and win most times. But here we go. So, we're gonna play the Wild Painter. See what he has in his hand. Interesting. And then play this to get the buff off of the card. We're gonna clean up that bunny. Safer. And now we have a pretty good wall here. I can Well, I didn't just disconnect. Like, well, looks like I disconnected. Well, that is a problem.
The move is yours.
It stinks too because I'd really gained control over the board. I'll do. Sometimes it works if you just shut it down and reopen it. No, that's too. Come on, internet connection, fight back, baby. Well, it gives you. This is annoying. Not the way you want to start a stream. The disconnect. Nah, just steady. Trying to touch it, but nothing's happening. It looks like I am not going to be able to recover. That's a shame. Alright, so we have to close it down. That stinks. Well, didn't get to show you. I was about to gain control of that game there. And then kind of lost it. But it works really well because I have a lot of low cost minions. Even though it's a slower deck, I can throw some stuff out there in case things are going bad. I wish I had some my hero like Tigress, like the taking care of business. Wild Painter's a great card to start off with. Discombobulate, you only need those two for later on. Not too bad. An opening hand, really. You're going to be slow with this deck. There's just no way around it. But you have ways of controlling the game late game that are just delicious. Especially with Commander Hugh and some of your big creatures. But just know ahead of time that it's going to be tough sledding, initially at least. Tried to download a lot of CCGs lately, try them out, and nothing's as good as Kung Fu Panda Battle Destiny. It's just a well-designed card game, and it really is one of the better games out there. I think Hearthstone will probably be the best card game out there, but you got to remember that Hearthstone's had 3 years of perfecting and a much bigger company behind them in this game. Ludia's doing a great job, but you got to remember, you got to have patience. The gameplay and the deck synergies are just as good as Hearthstone, in my opinion. Although I will say that the Old Gods expansion that's coming out looks crazy strong cards. So it'll be interesting to see how much Hearthstone changes next month. But you got to remember that's 3 years. 3 years ahead of Kung Fu Panda Battle Destiny. They had 2 years of building their game. Kung Fu Panda Battle Destiny's been out for 2 months. Looks like this will be a.
Let us see who the true hero is.
Maybe this person lagged out as well, or just is confused, which you never know. I'm gonna play Loyal Lamb just because it's 4 damage. I don't know how many loyal. I think if I would go down the history of Bunny Bowman and as many cards as Bunny Bowman has taken out, Loyal Lamb was probably the #1 most taken out target. I don't know how many Loyal Lambs Bunny Bowman has skewered with his arrows of justice. Let's see what he has in his hand. And that's the thing about the Wild Painter. I wrote in one of, by the way, on my videos, my YouTube videos, I always post current updates of the deck, what I've done and things. And one of the things I put on my YouTube videos is that if you're going to run this deck, and please try it and have fun with it. It's a lot of fun. My Monkey deck, my Viper deck, I'm kind of finding a really cool groove of different type of decks. One thing I've noticed in my journeys or playing or watching people play is that people are using pretty much the same cards. They're using Archive, Allergists, and Hungry Hogs, Bunny Bowman, Nagging Nanny, Chi Transmuter, pretty much in everybody's decks, Cold Tooth, a standard, and they're all great cards. And I've had all my videos have centered around them, and maybe I've helped bring those cards into public consumption a little bit more. I don't know. But I will say this, there are other things you can build, like this Meditate deck, for example. There's a lot of great cards out there that we have yet to touch the surface on. And right there, while I'm yabbering about, that's where this Greenkeeper comes in really well, pumping up Methodical Monk and Loyal Lamb, which I talked about in my video. You see how much value he adds to those different cards. I'm not playing anybody. Certainly I wouldn't have probably gotten both of them pumped up like that. What I'm about to show you is the value of Discombobulate pacing your own cards. So let's say he had a card out there, which he doesn't, obviously. I can play my Thick Skull. Boom, he'd done 3 damage, discombobulate him. Boom, I can use him that turn. And that would be a finishing blow that I wouldn't have had before. So I can use that silence to take care of a threat on his, like for example, a Nagging Nanny that everybody uses, and just make it a 3/8, which is still a formidable card, but much less than a 6/6. Or Commander Vashir, another very popular card, make it just a 6/4 done. Turn Commander Vashir into a Methodical Monk. Yeah, I'm not getting my 10 gold.